Okay, my dear friends, hello and welcome to the Monday Nights with Mohit Kamath. And this is the episode number 34. So it's a very long way. And we all know that, we have a wonderful news. And first time in the history of Indian badminton, we have won three golds. Hooray! And two bronze medals. This has never happened before. All three events we have done. I mean, women's singles, men's singles, and men's doubles. And then we have women's doubles bronze medal, and then men's singles bronze medal. This is such a wonderful news, right? So I'm so proud of my country, and Jai Hind, Bharat Mata ki Jai. So I'm very pumped up and very excited for today's show because there are so many news and so many people have congratulated all these champions. And not only for badminton, there are multiple games and multiple medals who have won in table tennis, in weightlifting, in many other sports. Today will be an excited episode from I'm very excited. I want you all to be happy and excited as well. So, how was your Monday, guys? Let me know how was your Monday. Hooray! So, I think today before the first finals, PV Sindhu match was started. You know, I think the whole country was looking forward for that match so much that we all know that PV Sindhu is one of our favorite to win the gold medal, and we also know that Lakshya Sen has very good chance. He had very good chances against the Malaysian, and to our surprise and not to our surprise, the men's doubles, Chirag Shetty and Satwik Sairaj, they won the gold medal too. And just before the first match, starting before the first match, right? I was looking forward for you know to think about how if we can win all three finals. That would be a great statement. That would be a statement for not only for our country but for the whole world that Indian badminton is becoming more and more stronger. I think it's very difficult to imagine, right? So our country being very prestigious now in the sport of badminton and also in the whole sporting fraternity in the whole world. What do you think about that? And before that, I just want to know that how was your Monday? I hope your Mondays was fantastic. Not many are commenting, but still okay. We are still very early. It's just 8. I know you have maybe some of you who have come from your work. You must be tired. Maybe you're coming from your schools. Maybe you have finished your homework. I know. So maybe that. Drubya Jyoti Sarkar, you have given a like. Thank you so much, Drubya Jyoti. So today was a fantastic day in the Indian badminton history, and we will go with the technical analysis of PV Sindhu's match, then Lakshya Sen's match, and also the doubles, Satwik Sairaj and Chirag Shetty's match, and that was quite, I would say, a nice match with the men's doubles. I would say that it was kind of I came to know that the Satwik and Chirag were much better today than the English pair, and they played very strategically. And if you see, they were somewhere close till the first 8 points, and then all of a sudden, Satwik and Chirag started putting really good pressure on the net, and that's how they scored a lot. And if you forget, I mean, if you remember, the English pair, one is left hand and one is right hand, and there was some kind of defense strategies which I feel Chirag and Satwik has used to confuse them, and that in that way, I think we scored a lot of points. And talking about Sindhu, I think if you see, there was a phase. I would not go completely deeply in this, but there was a phase in the game, especially the second half and third half, and then the first half of the second game. Sindhu completely dominated. There are three components of Michelle Lee's game that she has an exceptional reverse slice from her overhead and her forehand back stroke, and that was the only thing out of the three things which was much stronger from for Michelle Lee. And Sindhu completely broke that after the first 8 points, and that's where the momentum came for Sindhu. If you could see some of the long rallies, play both of the players couldn't play in the corners of this court because there was a lot of drift. If you can watch, the shuttle was swinging towards on one side. If it was cricket, I would say pavilion end, or maybe bouncer end, or whatever they call it. So we don't have that in the badminton, but on the lobby sides it was mostly drifting towards one side. And about Lakshya Sen, I think yes, it was very very thrilling match. One more thing which I really found out about Lakshya Sen is, he knows when to take that lead, especially during the second phase, somewhere between the points of 7, 8, 9 to 15 and 16. He quickly grabs the two, that considerable lead, where opponent, it is forced for his opponents, to his opponent to, he has to come out with a strategy or a plan which will outpower Lakshya Sen. That is, really difficult if you're not experienced enough. Like if you see in All England finals, Victor Axelsen completely dominated Lakshya. He did not give Lakshya even a breather. He was constantly attacking. I wish I could show that video now, because I'm very very sorry, because this YouTube, I had an issue before with YouTube. I don't want to face that issue again. So there'll be a copyright infringement which I don't want to face. So tell me, guys, how was your Monday going on? How was your weekend? I think there's a long weekend this week. A lot of people are going for holiday, which is much needed holiday for a couple of people who go for office continuously. And that was a great timing. And we have our Independence Day coming very, very soon, which is August 15th. Get ready to sing our national anthem. By the way, we sing our national anthems when we are on, when we go to the movies, right? So, and in the end, before I forget, I want you all to stay till the end. I have a surprise for all of you. As what can we learn from today's victory, and how our society should lead forward with this kind of example. There is a small 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds video I want to show, and let's learn from that particular video. So we have first guest who has commented, Shruti Pai, awesome day. Yuvraj Singh Parmar, hello Yuvraj, how are you doing? Yuvraj Singh, the famous cricketer Yuvraj Singh, but you have a Parmar in the end. That makes you different. Otherwise, I would have loved to see you bat six and fours. So not to delay much of the time here. Hi Mohit, hello Mr. Sampath, good evening. Mr. Sampath recently had a wonderful coaching stint with our former national coach and the current vice president of BI, Mr. Pulela Gopichand. I hope the experience was fantastic and very wealthy in terms of knowledge and learnings. So, yes, we have Avicii. Hello, Avicii. I hope you're doing well. How was your week? How was your Monday? Now the engine is getting a little faster and better. A couple of people are commenting. That's nice. So now I will take you to the Lakshya Sen's golden moment, the India's most proudest moment. Let me share the screen. Okay. Okay, there you can see. If you're not able to hear, please let me know on this. So we have lots of comments from all over the world. I'll try this, but Twitter doesn't allow me for putting this. That's the movement. That's the moment of winning gold for India. I know. And Lakshya Sen has this very good cross forehand toss, which really puts your opponent into a very distrustful position. That's the way He's so excited, he threw his racket. And he's, look at this expression. He cannot believe himself. Wow. And the Korean coach, fantastic, right? And he did it. This was sensational performance from both the sides. This boy, and he's just 20 years old. Can you believe that? He's just 20 years old. Absolutely, Sampath Sagar. Proud moment for all Indian fans on big win by our shuttlers in Commonwealth Games 2022. I have some couple of interesting facts for you guys, so stay tuned. I'll get back to you. So this is a moment, right? Fantastic moment. Let's not go again. And this is the moment. Whoa! How proud his parents and coaches would be. And this is the moment I think every athlete, every sportsman would love to have this in their entire career and in their life. You're the best amongst in the tournament. You have got the gold for the country, and the whole nation is so proud and happy for you. And you have, from your side, it is, that achievement is done. He's still not able to believe. I think if you look at his expression, he's still surprised and wonder. He doesn't know what kind of expression to be given. And we have Shrikant Kidambi too. Nothing to be sad of. Gold, bronze, and silver. It's all an equal achievement according to me. I cannot do this because we have to stand up. So we cannot play that half and half. I'm sorry for that. So that's Lakshya Sen for you guys. Lakshya Sen, the sensational. I think we'll go for PV Sindhu. PV Sindhu. Our very own talented PV Sindhu. That was the moment of victory. And the Korean coach. And they both say yes together. Yes. That's a good synchronization. Wow. Crazy achievement. Whew. Now you look at this, it's not a socks. It's called kinesio tape. If you have a sore muscles on your body, any part of the muscle, you tape it, and there is less movement of that muscle, and then you don't feel the pressure. Wow, amazing cross court smash. PV Sindhu for you guys. Wow, this is a golden moment. Oh, she was the flag bearer. Nice, very nice. And lots of people send you the congratulation message, right? That itself is phenomenal. Crores of people from our country wish us. Okay, let's see Satwik. Chirag for gold. Whoa. I think this is the first time we have been winning men's doubles gold. Crazy, right? Very, very crazy. What do you guys think? What's running in your thoughts? You can tell me with comments. I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy. We have this continuous moments of winning these tournaments, big tournaments. And recently you saw that, right? It was the Thomas Cup, event. It's the world. We are the world champions. What better you could ask for? And now we have this Commonwealth Games. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. So Avicii, NTA ruined my few days. I don't know what is NTA. If you could say that, the description of NTA. NTA, National Training Academy. Is that so? मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले उगले हीरे मोती मेरे देश की धरती मेरे देश की धरती सोना उगले. Now let's go to Lakshya Sen's um, Instagram account. I want to share some of the things which he has really said well. He's a very mature guy. He looks like very mature guy. Yeah, I hope you can. I hope you can see that. Okay, let me take this out. Okay, and Lakshya Sen says his heartfelt words after winning. It was all a dream until today when I gave all I had. Then there is no guilty. I could have done better. I could have done this. I could have done a little bit more effort. No, he has given everything today. And all I could to this quote, to my sport. Okay, I'll read that again. We missed it. It was all a dream until today when I gave all I had and all I could to this court, to my sport and to my motherland. He is patriotic and stand on the podium with a gold medal around my neck and India's national anthem being played to honor my India. Wow. Nothing less than a soldier, I'm telling you. I owe this to my country and to each and every person who believed in me. Wow. He has that sense of gratitude, I feel, when he says this words, um, I owe this to my country and to each and every person who believed in me. There are many people, surrounded in your life, in your day-to-day life, your coaches, your parents, your friends, your teammates, your sometimes your opponents, your psychologist, your sports. So many people around you, and they always greet you. They always give you that positive vibes, that positive body language to you that you can do it, my champion, my son, you can do it. Just want to say to my younger self who was full of doubts and fears that Lakshya, you did it. See, even the best of the best champions and players face the fears. They face that doubts, that fear. You call it as FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubts. They have this. He's proving that he's completely human. What more do you want it? And this was a self talk. Laksh, you did it. I want to thank my father, who is my biggest support, my mentor. Wow. My coach, sorry, my coach, without whose support I am nothing, and to my brother Chirag, I am what I am because of you both. That's a great statement. Prakash Padukone sir and Vimal sir, thanks for believing in a boy who came to you with immense passion in heart for the sport and for shaping me to be a player that I am today. Wow, this is such a nice statement. Thanks for believing. He's saying this, thank you for believing in a boy who came to you with immense passion. They say हिंदी में एक कहावत है जब शिष्य तैयार है तो गुरु अपने आप आ जाएगा. It's like that where um, Lakshya Sen had come to Bangalore to Prakash Padukone Badminton Academy with the immense passion in his heart for the sport to do something in the sport. And he thanks Prakash sir and Vimal sir for shaping him to be a player that he is today. This medal is yours as much as it is mine. I treat him one of the most prominent idol India can ever have. This sense of gratitude will take him very far, my friends, very, very far. I'm so happy because he's acknowledging the people who has given that immense positive support from him from young days and believing in him that he will achieve his dreams one day, and he has that gratitude for that. We want such kind of idols to be created for our society, and that through sport will achieve a strong well-being in our life. And I have been telling you guys, right? So in the end, wait for the end, there is a video and there is a message which we have to work hard as everybody, as normal citizens, to make our country proud and country a very great nation, a sporting nation in the future. To the most important person of my life, my mother, my everything, your prayers have led me to this moment. A big thanks to my physios, trainers, fellow players can add to the list for your support and hard work. Whoa, this is awesome. This is just the beginning. He is not satisfied. He is hungry for more. He is 20-year-old and he is hungry for more. With the deepest gratitude in my heart, I would like to thank you all. Jai Hind, India. Whoa, that was amazing, right? Crazy. That was amazing. Wow. Hello, Manisha. That was amazing, right? So, look at that personality. A 20-year-old, he has that sense of thanking each and everyone in his surroundings, and he remembers who has helped him. He remembers those tough times where there could be some doubts and uncertainty in his life whether he could do it or no. I remember that Vimal sir was saying that he is going through a very rough patch last year, and he could not win some of the key matches, and he was not selected last time, I think, for world championship, I guess. Not sure with that. And he was very disappointed, and after that he went to practice for almost 3 weeks with the world champion Victor Axelsen, and that's where everything flipped. And here we go, we have the contributor for 2 medals. And if you see, let's also go quickly. You can comment anything, guys. Let's make it more interactive, and we will go and see the record of badminton medals, Commonwealth medals in badminton sport for India. There was an interesting data which I have found. Let's go with this. Okay, so we have this data, list of Commonwealth Games medalists in badminton. Okay, let me add it to the screen. Okay, I can see that. You can see it. Okay, 1996. There is no Indian, but only one Indian, Dinesh Khanna, the most famous Dinesh Khanna, the rally player. Then we have 1970s. We don't have any Indians. 1974, no Indians in badminton. And 1978, we have Prakash Padukone sir, Lakshya Sen's coach. And we have bronze medal in women's doubles, Ami Ghai and Kanwal Singh. And then we have 82, Syed Modi winning the gold. Then we have 86, Commonwealth Games, no Indian again. Then we have 1990, no Indian again. 94, no Indian again. 98, we have silver medal from Aparna Popat and bronze medal for Pulela Gopichan sir. 2002, then again we have Aparna Popat in the bronze. And 2006, we have Chetan Anand winning bronze. I remember that, and I was closely watching it. And from 2010, which was held in India, Delhi, we have gold by Saina Nehwal. Parupalli Kashyap won the bronze. Jwala Gutta and Ashwini Ponappa wins the gold medal, and that was a historic match. You can go and watch it on YouTube. It was crazy. The crowd was fantastic. The crowd support was amazing. 2014, we have Kashyap, the gold, and Guru Saidat as bronze medal. Very, very lucky. One of the most luckiest player in the whole badminton sport, I would say. He's a very good friend of mine. Women's doubles, we have silver medal, Jwala Gutta, Ashwini Ponappa. 18, we have Saina Nehwal, gold, PV Sindhu, silver, Srikanth, and Satwik Chirag having silver. Sorry. So bronze, Ashwini Ponappa and N. Sikki Reddy. And 2022, this is the first time we have 3 events, gold medal in 3 events. We have 2 bronze medals, Gayatri Gopichan, Trisa Jolly, and Srikanth Kidambi. Isn't it amazing? This is the first time we have all three events in gold. That was awesome. Hello, Meghna Sriram. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So that was the list of Commonwealth Games. It was going fantastic, and lots and lots of people have congratulated all these champions. You know, that was crazy. So, how many of you watched the finals, Mr. Avicii? I think there are two other people, Rascallion and I forgot the other name, the other person's name. So they're missing today. And let's also go with other players, other sport um, medals. Okay. If you have any questions, please post it so that I can answer any kind of questions you have. Okay, we have. And we will change this as CWG India. Oh, this is the medal tally. So we are on the fourth: 22 gold, 16 silver, and 23 bronze. So I think we had last time more gold than this time. And we won the men's hockey team won silver. Nice. Men's hockey, a national sport. Achanta Sharat Kamal brings 22nd gold for India, the last one for the tournament. Nice. He's a very popular name. Very, very popular name. Lakshya Sen, Satwik and Chirag. We have Satyan bronze medal in table tennis. Sharat Kamal. There were lots of good rallies in Sindhu's match, and Michelle Lee was quite a strong player and quite a retriever in some of the big rallies. Sindhu has this amazing forehand deceptive shots, downward here in this angle. No, I cannot. So downward shots, which he was, capitalizing, moving towards the center and catching the net early, and put Michelle Lee on a very deceptive course towards the end of the court, end of the backhand side, and that's where the maximum points has been scored by Sindhu. And there was a great mixture of slowing the pace and increasing the pace during the second part or third phase of the game, and that was done very very brilliantly. I would say that. Lakshya Sen is a guy, when it comes to Lakshya Sen, he is a little bit of slow starter. He takes his own time, make sure that he sinks into the game, he gets that momentum easily, and then slowly, he will keep on raising the bar as on as the rallies keeps happening. And he's very smart in this one particular factor, that he knows when to take that lead. And the moment he takes the lead, he starts putting more and more pressure for the opponent. That's where you can see most uh, you know um, that's where you can see the most effective part of his game. Okay, we have one more addition, Miss Varsha Kamath. One thing I noticed about Lakshya today was he was playing his finals already on top. Yet after losing or winning point, each time he looked at his coach, I found that very humble and respectful for 20-year-old. Yeah, that's kind of, I would say, technically not that great. Looking every time at your coach can also be dangerous sometimes. This is something, my opinion, I would say, because you should have your own strategy, and coach can give a very small strategic input at that particular time, and sometimes that clarity of thoughts should not be, you know, should not be what do you call it? Should not be mixed. That could be one of the things. But yeah, before this, I think you must have missed this. We went with the Lakshya Sen's Instagram account, and he has shown he has shown that gratitude of thanking each and everyone who was part of this amazing success he has had. uh, Jilur Biswas, Khala ki khotum gya. हमको समझाना ही, हमको समझ में नहीं आया। यू कैन आप थोड़ा स्पष्ट बोलेंगे तो हम समझ सकते हैं इसको। So, that was the part, I think. Otherwise, he played really well, and he puts that everything in the court, right? He doesn't have that pressure. He usually doesn't take that pressure, and he is a very calm and quiet guy, and he knows how to score up, and he understands opponents' strategies and tactics. When does that opponent crack the code, or when is he trying to put that pressure back to Lakshya Sen? He is very smart in pushing that back to the opponent. I think this was one of the proudest moment for India, his family, the academy, and everybody. That was the most proudest moment. I think this is one of the biggest victory for him, Commonwealth Games, in terms of general sports, where most of the eyeballs of the country is watching. There are traditional tournaments of badminton like um, all England championships, world championships. They are big, but that's just been followed by mostly and purely by the badminton enthusiasts. But Commonwealth Games, Asian Games, Olympic Games, these are the games which everybody, even normal janta, will follow. So that's what we are here. That was amazing, right? So, um, what do you think if let's see, let's try and feel out a bit more on Lakshya Sen's parents. What could be the time where even the husband and wife, Lakshya Sen's father and mother, or even it could be Sindhu, when they were young and just started badminton, and that could be a day. There was a time when one of the closest friend of PV Sindhu's family, when I was talking to him, he had mentioned this very long back, that there was a time when Gopi sir had to call the parents and make them sit in the office and say that hey, look, I have found a great talent in Sindhu. She has XYZ talent, which I consider that one of the gifted thing, and things might fall in place if you could really put that effort day in and day out until the age of whatever she could be, and she could be one of the best players in the world. So when that news was broken to the Sindhu's parents, what do you think it could have been for those parents? Whether to take it, whether to leave it, how do they manage? Two people are working. Who takes the sacrifice? I mean, that champions, I feel, are made there. That decision making from the parents to put that child or put that son, daughter in that pathway, to take that very, very hard pathway. I'm very sure it's beneficial, but I would say that it's a very, very hard pathway, day in, day out, from morning 4 a.m. to evening, whatever time, depending on what academies you are playing. I think that's the most, I would say, a very happy, and I'm not getting those in English words, but in Hindi they say, ये बदलता हुआ एक सितारा बदलता बदलता हुआ सितारे का टाइम होता है, ये समय होगा कि उन्होंने ठान लिया होगा कि यस, हम लोग लेंगे, देखेंगे कि 3 साल 5 साल कहाँ जाएगा. And from that moment onwards, that player puts that effort all the time. As you saw that Lakshya Sen has told has written in his Instagram account that I could not give more than this. I have given everything on this court. At that moment, I think the victory is ours. Even if you're a player, I think that's a good takeaway for you. If any player is watching now, he has given it all. No doubt in that. I'm seeing very less comments today. Is it because it's a very lazy weather in Bangalore or wherever you're staying? Come on, let's have some interaction. What do you think? What do you think? How would be the celebration now? Do you think our Prime Minister Narendra Modi would call them and invite them? Of course, right? They will invite them. I'm very sure it's a very proud moment to the Prakash Padukone Academy, the whole staff, the coaches there, the whole team. OGQ is one of the part of it. I think OGQ, then Go Sports Foundation, all the sports foundations who have worked tirelessly and helping the athlete get all the benefits and all the support which is required to produce medals. So we have Meena Jagdish, Anjali Lotke, Harsha Viman, and Drubya Jyoti Sarkar for your likes on Facebook. Thank you so much. Keep coming. And it just takes hardly less than 5 seconds to uh, click that subscribe button on my YouTube channel. I want to grow my YouTube channel so that I spread my knowledge as much as possible and give that knowledge back to you guys. And we have a good interactive sessions where we can learn and we can share our knowledge on this platform. I'm very eager to see Lakshya Sen and Sindhu and Satwik and Chirag to see on the social media platform talking about these things. Our players needs to talk. Our player needs to talk a lot on these things. So stay tuned. Very soon we will go to that surprise factor which I was talking about. There is a learning for this. All these sportsmen and sportswomen achieving big things in their particular sport is the way we want to drive our society. Yes or no? What do you want to choose? A player who brings laurels to our country or a person who has no contribution to the society? What do you want to choose? So, knowing that, I want to show you this video, and then I want your participation in discussing about what should be our goals for our country in our sporting nature. Here we go. What do you think? One side we had these influencers. I don't want to explain too much about that, but there is a side where there are influencers on certain social media platforms, and there are people who are working hard. There are young children who are working very hard to achieve skills and techniques in their sport and have this dream of going outside and going to different international countries and win that medal for our country. What sort of society do we want for ourselves in the future? It all depends on our nature of upbringing for our children, exposing them to the right kind of environment, and then we have this amazing, wonderful human beings across the nation who will drive and thrive to the greatest economy of the world. So, having said this, I think today's show we will have to end. And I'm super proud of my badminton fellow mates who have gone to England, to Birmingham, and win this prestigious Commonwealth Games medals there. And that's something very exciting for us. And I hope this continues and we have lots and lots of medals to win continuously in the whole world. And I love my country. See you soon. Until then, next time, have a wonderful week ahead. Next week, we have, August 15th. It's an Independence Day and wonderful day. It's our Independence Day, and let's celebrate independence on Monday nights with Mohit Kamath. Until then, thank you so much. I'll see you again. Take care. Bye bye.